anybody with Igbo name, you no go see your voter's card. If you ever going to see your voter's card, your name, you're not going to see your name at your polling unit. They ensured of that. They were targeting the non-Yorubas. They were what? They were expecting that out of a sense of entitlement, they expected the Yorubas naturally to follow them because Yorubas are what? Or they are be. So why they are wasting their energy, all of their plan on Igbos and non-Yorubas, in fact, especially Igbos, they were ignoring the Yorubas. Now everybody went to the polling unit. Less number of Igbos. All the areas that they have, highest number of non-Yorubas, Lagosians, they went there to suppress them, unleash violence. Areas that they knew that Yorubas are many, that they naturally believe that they will vote for them, they just give them free hand. Can't see waiting they happen. The shock MC Olueron, that he became Alhaji Sheikh MC Olueron. He started praying for people in Lagos. Joe now, I beg you now. Last man and the rest of them, they started dancing Iju Eleya. And the rest. Trust me. Behind the scene, Sanwo-Iku had to go back to that same market they bombed down. Okay? And he gave them money. Hey, Joe, please. A lot of people all over the world are not happy that we burnt your markets. Okay? He hasn't condemned all of this violence and this threat on social media, offline, everywhere. They are threatening people that if they burn you well, come out that day and vote against Tinubu, against Sanwo-Iku. All of you, because you are angry with Tinubu Abi, because of one man, you now want to, continuity is what we want. You are threatening people on social media. And Sanwo-Iku never actually sanctioned to say, please don't do this. Please stop threatening people. Please, this is not my Lagos. Your Lagos is our Lagos. It should be ours. So instead of all of these things to work, they seem to be making things difficult for Jide. Their Jide had to go to Akere. He gave them 100 million. He also went there with some pieces of fabricated blocks, right? And then cement and gravel. And he also turned to bricklayer, trying to rebuild the market. Maybe he can actually do a miracle. Rebuild the Akere market. Pay all of the traders that lost all their wares in 3 days. As it be so, let's say if you call Sanwo-Iku, someone said, hello, Governor Sanwo-Olu. I don't understand this sun. No, this sun is too high. It's very warm. You need to do something about this sun, no, because election is Saturday, before I change my mind, though. That's the joke right now on social media. Ask him anything, he's going to do it. Just do small video and say, Sanwo-Olu, we are going to fight you. They will come and give you something. They will come and beg you. Sanwo-Olu will come everywhere right now. All because of the obedience. They are threatening people on one side. On the other side, they turn Sanwo-Iku into... watch this.
People and government of Lagos State, this is to present 100 million naira for the traders that are carrying motor spare parts traders that are here, that we promise that will make this available for them.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Excellency. Only thing I have to say here is to thank you. May God, Almighty God, continue to bless you forever and ever. All of us here must come out and vote for our Excellency, full of time. We believe in you now, fully, because before they are trying to confuse us. But now we know what you can do to us.
Do you get that? Everybody must come out fully to vote for. Took a second look at that number, 100 million naira. Is this even real? For our governor. Before they are trying to confuse us. Remember Gbadebo went there and he gave them 15 million. Sure, you remember? Now, the guy is like, I have to be very careful of what I say here. I need to say something that Sanwo-Iku is going to be kind of at peace and say, okay, finally, it be like say they don't say they forgive me. We all must come out and vote for 100 million for our governor before they are trying to confuse us. But with this 100 million, we are no longer confused. We are confused.com. Oh yeah, funny. Give an Obe really mix the whole thing. Before Sanwo-Iku became governor, oh not Yozuri, let's build another Akere market. See? What else do you want him to do? They burned down a multi-million naira market, and he came back to give them multi-million naira. 100 million naira is multi-million. What else do you want him to do? He has gone as far as even going to Kirikiri maximum security prison, where they locked hundreds of End SARS protesters almost 3 years ago. Brother, almost 3 years ago. APC, Egbekegbe, turned their barrel, gun, tanks, everything on their own citizens for demanding an end to police brutality in Nigeria. They killed hundreds of them. And they kidnapped thousands of them, locked them away. Obedient or frustrated Sanwo-Iku, Lagos State governor that doesn't control the police or control the military or prison. More. They don't go release all the people where they lock up, where they deny them bail for 3 years. 3 days to elections. They released them today. Look at this guy.
What's your name? Kevin Aruna. Wetin happen? Where you take go, where you go?
That answers time. So, for the answers.
Okay.
Police, backwards.
Okay.
Station.
Wetin be today's date? Today na wetin?
Yeah.
Today na Wednesday, February 15, 2023.
Yes.
March 15, 2023.
Yes.
Okay. I dey hear you, my brother.
As they took us police station, from police station to SARS. As they took us to SARS, they took us to court. As they took us to court, from that day, they now took us to prison.
Imagine.
From there, they just dump us there.
For there?
Yes. Yes, I was almost there for 2 years, 6 months. I never go court.
Imagine. Because of end SARS
yes,
protest,
yes.
They just carry you to court today because election,
yes.
Governorship election, they come.
And they bring me to prison.
See, sleepers, so to prove say he just come out, you know they see him.
11 of us were
11 people now they just leave. Imagine. No worry. People wait there online. We have NGOs online that will take up the matter. No worry. They took you out. Where they carry you go? Which prison they carry you go? Kirikiri. Imagine. And we dey country where say get government, get everything. No worry. We will get your contact. I will get back to you. Brother, what is your name?
So that is Nigeria. There are still hundreds of them like that, locked up all over Nigeria. Enugu, Abia, Rivers, Ibadan, Oshogbo, all over the place. They were locked down. They were locked up for coming out to participate in that nationwide protests called End SARS. Just think about that. That's Nigeria. I'm telling you, that's what Nigeria did. Or that's what Nigeria have done to our youth. Destroy them, break them, oppress them, brutalize them. do a lot of horrible things to break their will until they are no longer able or capable to even stand up to ask any question, talk less of them standing up to fight the establishment. Some of you have no idea that it's all systemic. It is all planned, unfortunately, because the same youth that they told to participate in politics, if they don't like how they are being governed, right before their very eyes, in that same Lagos, so imagine this young man receiving threats. How could this one be a threat to those who are supposed to be popular? They are supposed to be, they have ruled Lagos for 24 years. They are supposed to be like household days. They shouldn't be threatening people, including their own young people. That's how sad APC Egbekegbe is. Very, very sad. Let me take you to Ikorodu, a young man.
Good morning, my fellow Nigerians. Good morning, my obedient family for within Nigeria. I want to use this opportunity to talk about the threats where they get from opposition parties concerning this governorship election. I don't get 3 different calls from people I don't know saying I cannot come out on election day. It's not supposed to be so, because I say I the campaign for my own president, for the person I like. I the campaign for him. Can't be saying I can't receive threats from people. It is not supposed to be like this. Nobody the Nigeria where we they ask for with that. Nobody the Nigeria where we they ask for. We can't. We know if we make if not like this, we want to go about say somebody campaign for your own person. Okay, now at the campaign for Vivo Madibo, now threats don't they come out here and there. 3 people. As a matter of fact, one person just leaked the secret to me, saying they the meeting when they discuss when they discuss about me, waiting they won't do me on the election day. It is not supposed to be like that. It is not supposed to be like that. I just want to beg everybody, me wanna come out, vote, no fight. Nobody's worth dying for. No fight, just come out and just go and vote, defend your vote, and see what God is going to do this time again. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Like, that's exactly what it should be, Abi. Sure you get. Oh yeah, let us all go there and vote. And then we see if you are more than us, you win. If we are more than you, we win. Is that not what election should be? But Nigeria is not like that. APC, Egbekegbe, on social media, they are boldly writing and typing and telling people who are living in Lagos, if them born you well, come out that day. You will see what will happen. Continue to make your mouth, even Obi no go save you. And all that kind of thing. And you begin to say, are you not supposed to be popular? Are you actually not supposed to be the biggest party? How could you be so rattled? How could you be so scared of people that you publicly said can never win, to the point that you are threatening them, and you actually they caught somebody's hand because it is about to be for Lagos, amputated somebody's hand. Kilo de kilo letonye. But anyway, as roguish as thuggish as APC Lagos Abobakus are, so are some of the ridiculous political obas too. Honestly speaking, they said that Oba Elegushi declared Oro Festival 7 days. It was supposed to be rounded up on the 11th of March to scare off all of the non-Yorubas from coming out to come and vote against Sanwo-Iku. They said, no. We are postponing the elections. When INEC postponed the election, Elegushi, kí lorúkọ wèrè yẹn náà? Kí lorúkọ wèrè Elegushi yẹn náà? Ṣé Wasiu àbí kí ló ń jẹ́ náà? Sorry, kí lorúkọ wèrè yẹn? Right, doesn't matter. Somebody will remind me. Anyway, they said the political Oba that consulted the Ifa Oracle that they should do Oro so that they will not lose Lagos from Etiosa. the Oro now said, for them not to lose Lagos, they must do Oro for 7 days. So that Sanwo-Iku can win. Pastor Sanwo-Iku. Now, when INEC postponed the election, Said Elegushi. So you are calling that one Oba as well? Mayegun, this is why I don't like you. You should not. You are a Yoruba man. Stop insulting a king. We don't insult Oba. So Said no Oba abi. So Elegushi no Oba. And how can you please remind me in Yoruba history So your own Elegushi Oba. I mean, who was that? Mufutau Elegushi. Is that the ancestor of the Babish area of Lagos, Abi? They descended from Ile-Ife, Abi? Abi na from, where did they descend from? Bodilon. Eti Yawiri. Don't be everybody where they put crown for head be Oba. If you meet real Yorubas, they will tell you, we have political Obas. And then we have traditional Obas who have gone political, lost value, and we can prove it. So Benny, no the sorry Eugene, sorry Emi ìlà tó wà lójú mi sọ fẹ́ pé ìlà àwọn bàrìbà ni àbí wèrè lélẹ́yìn ni ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí náà I'm a Yoruba man ṣé ò ń ṣe eré ni. We know the history of all the real Yorubas in the real Obas in Yoruba land. Ṣé ò ń ṣoko ni. So Saheed Elegushi náà Ọba. So if I call Elegushi now, you say you are insulting Oriade Olufo. Anyway, for the sake of non-Yorubas who are listening to me anyway, so we have political Obas. And majority of them are loyal to their political godfathers. Okay? So therefore, one of them in Lagos, bragging and moving about like a king. It's not a king, oh. No, it's not a king. It's not even a ballet. So you get. However, he believes he's scaring the non-Yorubas away from coming to the poll. So that, so when INEC postponed elections, Saidi also postponed Oro. Irumole postponing Ojo Isheshe. I have never... See, I am from Ijebu. Sure you get. In Ijebu, right, we have a different Isheshe day and all that stuff, okay? So, we do our Asemo. When I was growing up, before things started changing, okay? So, we do our Oro festival once every year. And usually, we do it between the month of September and October, okay? Where only males, right? Only men will be outside, boys and men. Women will be indoor. So the full day, we will do Oro, we are chasing all the evil spirit away from our land. We are chasing all that stuff, right? Traditionally. So in Lagos, the likes of Saidi, Alhaji Saidi, they are trying to rewrite the history of Yoruba land to start with, right? Saidi also had to use Oro for politics. You have used religion, you have used Christianity, you have used Islam, you have used Allah, you have used Shineke Godu, you have used all those things, right? Now you want to use our Oro in Yoruba land for politics. They have to postpone Oro. So they have started Oro in Etiosa, local government area of Lagos State, by the way, the mega city of Tinubu's Bodilon. However, people took it on. They say, I don't believe them. Person where they call Chinedu, see the person that is actually giving them sleepless nights. Somebody who is 40 years old. You see, personally, I am supposed to be like, not talk to you. Okay? If you are somebody, who actually is joining them to spread this propaganda, this and that, all because you want to save these criminals they are feeding bottle. They're not going to even remember you and all that. You are sharing bad, fake, divisive messages because of a 40-years-old man. A lot of you at the age of 50, 55, you are begging to be a PA in a local government. A lot of you are still there, queuing for the past 24 years when you are just about 20, maybe when you are about 25 years old. Democracy started to as a young man, you join them, you join the queue. Waiting for your turn. 24 years after that, ordinary councillor they never give you. At your age, 45, 50 years, you are jumping here and there to look for special advisor to governor, a special advisor to commissioner. Yes, Abuja. Yes, we are following you to Abuja. Yes, you know that I have served you for so long ago. I am happy and congratulate on all that nonsense that you are doing. Then you kind of sit down to attack a 40-year-old man. As in, personally, I keep wondering, that you have to now call your own brother, deny him, gaslight them. You are calling him Chinedu, as if to say if there's something wrong bearing Chinedu. If you are, if you are a product of intertribal marriages. Now today, Yorubas, they marry from outside Yoruba land, and Yolori Buashire, almost 40 years. That is the moment I felt like, yay, you can't save these people. Oh, my Lule, Saturday. Mayegun, you will see what will happen on Saturday. He should go to Anambra and become something in Anambra. That is somebody. You can't sit him down and say, can you explain to me in 5 simple sentences the beneficiary that you have actually, the benefit that you have actually gotten, being a Nigerian, being a Yoruba man, and being a Lagosian? Can you please explain them? They can't. Inwendu, you are happy that your slave masters are going to stop somebody that should be inspiring you. You should be inspired and say, what am I doing with my life? I am still chasing crumbs, feeding bottle and all of that from these criminals. A 40-year-old young man actually want to send them to their retirement, and you want to help them stop it by using Oruabi. Come on. But tell me what's any remedy. You're supposed to fight them. Don't believe anybody that say you get hope. I mean, you can say you don't like him. You can say that he's not experienced. You can say other things. But becoming so bigoted, Shinedu, they won't do Oro. Because on Saturday they say, now that Shinedu go, they go vote for. Now you need the number to stop them, not the violence. I wish. Listen to him. I actually kind of wish some of you can actually go to bed tonight and think about your life. Okay? Just think about your life. See your life.
Good morning, Lagos. It's important that I address you because some rumors have been circulating that certain traditional rulers, Bale of Ijegun, Elegushi, are declaring Oro Festival that's supposed to start today and go all the way into Saturday. Our intelligence reporters said that this is unconfirmed, it is a lie, and it is false. These are rumors that people are putting out just to intimidate or scare you. Traditional rulers know better than doing any festival that will in any way disenfranchise any voters. Carry on our activities. We have barely 3 days to go. Interact, network, ensure that we get the maximum voter turnout in these local governments, and be rest assured that we are going to come out in force to ensure that we resist any form of intimidation or harassment on Saturday, and our votes are going to count because we are going to follow through and make sure it counts. Thank you. God bless you.
Papa, Mama, and Pikin, vote.
Like, even if you don't participate in the election and love that, like, do you really have to be that stupid? That after the first time you were pushing this tribal nonsense, you got burned, violence and all of that. You are so confident that the Yorubas are going to consider you the same ones that rejected Tinubu, the godfather of Sanwo-Iku, and they beat him in Lagos. Now Sanwo-Iku is more loved than his godfather. They play. Shongbo. They play. Okay? So, rig them. But when you do, you always have to watch your back. I think that's what we can deduce from that, right? You always have to watch your back. All right? Although we know that Atifku doesn't really have to celebrate anything. And it seems that he's not even going to fight that much. Okay? They say the numbers are not adding up. Are you with me? However, does that even stop him from asking all of you, 6.9 million of you, that INEC allocated, to him? That you should. Why is he not out there supporting their PDP candidate everywhere? Sure, you get like their PDP candidate who wants to be governors. Where is Atiku? Probably preparing to go back to Dubai. I don't know. But where is Kolu? Are the APC governorship candidates across Nigeria, are they not supposed to be using Kolu's image as the president-elect, appealing to the 8.7 million people that voted for Tinubu, that they should vote for them too, so that they can work and help Tinubu? How come that is not happening? Well, I tell you, you shouldn't bother yourself for answer, okay? Because you probably won't have anything to do with the answer, because there is none. In Akwa Ibom State, things have gone so bad that their governorship candidate is promising them that if they vote for him, PDP governorship candidate, he said, if you vote for me, remember that PDP is currently the government in Akwa Ibom. Yes, PDP, Udom. The person that Udom wants to make the next governor of Akwa Ibom State, when they asked him that, you see these states, there is, in Akwa Ibom, there is over 80% unemployment in Akwa Ibom. In fact, politicians and then their politics, the politics of chop, I chop, take this, share money, buy drinks, buy ICAU, ASU, and the rest for the poor and the young people in Akwa Ibom. That is what they call dividend of democracy in that part of Nigeria. You won't believe it. You know, they've built structures, they built, standard stadiums, they've built, edifices here and there, but they are just what they have built. The real economy to create jobs and create wealth is not there. Because they have been so unfortunate with criminals, just like all of us from every part of Nigeria. Unfortunate with criminals who have been in charge of our own affairs, remember? But you see this one that is coming, it's even worse. What are you going to do about this unemployment in Akwa Ibom? He said, to start with, when I become governor of Akwa Ibom State, all of you Akwa Ibomites, you should go and be rest assured, I am going to subsidize meat. I am going to subsidize mekwe. That is, if you want chop life, enjoy your life. If you go anywhere in Akwa Ibom to enjoy your life, you will receive subsidy. For example, if you drink 10 bottles of Antics and you eat 4 plates of ICAU or ASU or point and kill, you will get discount, subsidy, state-sponsored subsidy. Just mention my name. Instead of you paying this amount, you will only pay this amount every Friday and Saturday in Akwa Ibom State. It's not a joke. Don't laugh. A governorship candidate that is likely going to be the governor when they will rig him, made that promise to that people in that state. And guess what? People who sat with him, they were masked. Like, did he just say that? Yes, he did. He said that. Here.
We'll open up. So we pick them randomly and we send someone there. Give us all our young people. I tell you one thing. Every Friday, I will have what I call happy hour for the state. And it's simple. What do I want to do with happy hour? I want to create business for people that have facility. So we declare that, okay, you know what? Between 5 and 6, these are the bars that will.
So that's going to be the title of that project. Happy Hour. Go to Akwa Ibom every weekend. Some designated hotels and businesses, the state will give them money. So that when you go in, go and have an happy hour. He elaborated further. This is the plan. for the people of Akwa Ibom. Happy hour.
Will open up. So we pick them randomly and we send someone there. Give us these drinks. As people come, if you were to sell for 200, please sell for 50 naira because we've paid you. And we get Akwa Ibom to relax. Get Akwa Ibom to relax. You know, all work without play makes Jack a dull boy. We will mix play. I believe that if you work hard, you should rest well. So, Akwa Ibom.
Do you get that? Yeah, that's a governorship candidate in one of the oil-rich states in Nigeria called Akwa Ibom. You are laughing. People are laughing. You shouldn't be laughing. It's funny, and it's not funny as well. That is the kind of an idea of the type of leaders ruling Nigeria or aspiring to rule Nigeria. So where is that hope coming from? Maybe from the obedience that will never give up. I'll take you to Jos. This was a place where we saw Obi, the obedient, doing what they know how to do best, meeting the people, asking them, please, join us. Milk will stop this structure of criminality. But if you are fighting for Africans, from what I have read repeatedly, when you are fighting for the rights of Africans, you would have to be using just one hand to fight their oppressors, and your second hand to protect yourselves from their own attacks. Because Africans, they would attack you for exposing their oppressors who send you. Now we send you. She will send you. You are abusing our leaders. You shut up your mouth. So you have to be like that. As you are fighting the criminals, you also have to protect yourself from their victims who are never going to be comfortable with you calling out those criminals. Unfortunately. So yeah, when they tell you about hope, I think this is where they're getting it from. Something like this. It's been a while, Abby. Let's go to Jos, where I saw the obedience today, ladies and gentlemen, and Obi himself.
Let's go to Jos.
demonstrated what anybody can say is an establishment law. Yes. Yeah. And I'm sincerely grateful for it. More than seeing the people, why do I want to come and see you in Jos? So I must come and I'll run round. Of all those who contested, I don't think you see any of them going around. The only one going around. Yes. But that is not Plateau State is one of those places that I can call home. And I assure you, your support will not be in vain. I'm going to come back here, no matter what happens, and show you what I consider a big thank you for your support. And I know we're going to succeed. And you see this state come back to what it used to be. So what I'm pleading with you, I know how you feel, I know what you want. Just like people in every other place want to say to me, please come. You know, let me tell you, just come. That you have to be here, you have to be here. If you check, we have about 18 places to go, and it's not only me going there. So I assure you of my commitment. Then I said, no, I said, it's only this morning that I called him. So it wasn't there. Listen, it wasn't planned. It wasn't anything. I know that my reason for coming, like I said, is far more than what we're doing here. There were other issues. And that issues, we've been able to discuss it, deal with it.
Building materials, just building materials. Doctor.
Bongom just balance. Bongom just balance. Bongom just balance. Bongom just balance.
Five, 46, 247, 248, 249, 250. Ovi for president. Ovi for president. Ovi, Fita, Ovi, I love you, Wallahi. Fita, Ovi, I love you, Wallahi.
Just so you know, you don't need to win core north of Nigeria to become president of Nigeria. That's another myth that disobedience have exposed. And it is actually good for mention. But I'll tell you more about that some other time. So when they push all of the agendas they have been pushing, what they are doing is that they are just somehow kind of fulfilling prophecy, fulfilling asotele for Nigeria to break up. Now the people holding out together, now them go activate them. If you find yourself in a hole, the ideal thing is to stop digging. Remember? Because if you continue digging, that means you haven't learned and you are likely about to bury yourself. That's exactly what the greed of the criminal politicians in Nigeria has brought upon them. They are the people that will break Nigeria, my dear brothers and sisters. Now, una de delay am. Honestly, I know you probably don't understand that, or you do understand it. Every time you validate anything they push forward, directly or indirectly, right? What you are doing is that you are delaying that breakup. Because you see these guys, their greed and selfishness, self-centeredness, the corruption that they have actually like institutionalized in Nigeria, human rights abuses and all those, right? They are the ingredient of a broken country. So force only can't keep it together. If the world warns you about the danger of APC, Egbekegbe, getting away with what they have done, it's not because they love you or they care. Not really. It's because they know that Nigeria is broken beyond any sort of healing. And for Nigeria to survive what is coming, then there must be true justice. And not just that justice is done, it must be seen to be done. Do you understand? Nigeria is imploding, exploding, and it is happening from within due to the greed of Nigeria elites. And trust me, the end goal is in nobody's favor, including the Westerns. I mean, the West. When I say the West, I'm talking about the Oyibos that they actually make you think. Are also part of this, whatever it is. I'm just saying. Everybody is worried, genuinely. And you should too. In a country that is meant to be one country, but so divided that all you have to do wrong, being a Nigerian, is just to know where you come from. Do you get that? Now, the whole thing is now transcending into which political party does your parents support? Because it's going to get to a stage whereby if your parents are from a particular side of Nigeria, you will be discriminated against now. And as a child, you may even be denied education. Honestly. That is where Nigeria is descending to. Nobody goes that dark route and comes back again. So, if you are going through hell, somebody said we should keep going. Yeah, Nigeria is going through hell. Please keep going. At the end of the day, you would understand that the journey they have been taking us all through. In fact, the destination of this particular journey is total disaster. When is it going to happen? Very soon. Imagine your child returning back home and say, we are sending your child back because you supported Obi. In Lagos. Your mama supported Obi, your papa supported Obi, we are not giving you education in Lagos. That is where we are descending to. Yeah. And messages like this are always meant to justify it. Fear-mongering, scare-mongering. Naira land is the headquarters of the APC, Egbekegbe's bigotry, including bigoted Igbos too. Because let's be very clear, there are so many Igbos who are also kind of fantasizing with this kind of, hateful rhetoric. But you see, doing it in the name of a political party, that's it's a different ball game entirely. It is just, what do you call it? A recipe for disaster. Two Yorubas are running to be governors in Lagos, a Yoruba land. APC, Egbekegbe went on, to tag those Yorubas and their supporters who are also Lagosians and Yorubas as enemies of Yoruba land in favor of APC, Egbekegbe. What do you think that is going to be like? It is a recipe for disaster. If they tell you that Nigeria is going to survive this, maybe when those who are digging this well, who are digging these pits, just maybe if they stop. And from my own experience, they will never stop until somebody stops them. And stopping them in this case may actually not be in the interest of Nigeria as well. Stopping this criminal from their ruinous and destructive ways, destructive and ruinous politics that will eventually help Nigeria to break up into pieces. Many, many nations rising from the rubble of a destroyed Nigeria. They will do it. And we hope they will do it peacefully, not violently. But it seems that the latter is unavoidable. Thank you for spending your evening with me tonight. Choose your poison. Choose your battle. When you go out to fight for anything, just make sure that you are not actually indirectly fighting for the same people that prompted you to fight in the first place. You know, Nigeria is so bad. We must fight. This country is so terrible. We must defend ourselves. I'm tired of Nigeria and the rest of that. Some people made you do that. You know, whatever frustration you are facing right now, discrimination, marginalization, and even state-sponsored profiling that you might be suffering right now, just remember what I said. And I hope, indeed, that you will choose your poison quite intelligent. So I'll leave it at that. And thank you again and again. And I will see you some other time. Like this broadcast. Again, if you have not been receiving notification on my YouTube channel after you subscribed, check if you haven't changed your device lately. Maybe you are using a phone to watch Mayegun before or something, or you are on your TV. You signed in into your TV. So you need to sign in into YouTube, okay? Which means you need to sign in into the Gmail stuff there. If you don't have a Gmail account, like mayegun@gmail.com or something like that, right? Open one, get an email, go on YouTube and click on a profile and sign in with your ID. You'll be able to actually receive all notifications. You will be able to also like, share, or even subscribe on Mayegun's Diary Political. But if you are not really logged in or signed in on YouTube, if you are just like somebody who just types YouTube and you search for what you want to see, and then you just click on them if they are on, you are not likely going to be able to like my broadcast. And you're also not likely going to be able to receive notifications when Mayegun is live. So if you have been in this category, change your phone recently or change your device recently, I advise you to check if your YouTube is logged in or signed in. Thank you and good night. From here, sweet dreams.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary Political.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Jíjó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Ayé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.